Christopher, here please. Yes.
Thank you for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
I'm speaking for myself personally as a professional, but also at the board meeting with Civic Trust on Tuesday this week. They endorsed my presentation as you've had. So I'm not asking for an extra 5 minutes. 5 minutes is enough. I want to concentrate on 2 or 3 matters I raise. One is that when you are putting up this amount of money, my question back to you is, what do you expect to get for it? Now, back in the days when we used to have the shuttle service, it was a member of the Civic Trust, David Thornley, a design person, who designed those buses. Are you expecting to get new buses and things like that from that 20,000? That's the question I put to you. I mentioned in my presentation, written one, the sort of service levels that people doing different things are looking for to be able to get around Central City. I'm now approaching 85 years old, and that my lifetime here in Christchurch, I have been moved from being an athlete to someone who stumbles around. So walking is not something that I can do as well as I used to do, and I'm just symptomatic of many other people in the community who, as they age, become somewhat mobility impaired. A bus service, moving so you can get around within the central city quite easily, helps those sorts of people. But there are all sorts of others I've listed as well. I give you the idea that maybe you should be looking for a competition, a design competition, to get you this inner bus service. In going out and asking for submissions right now and getting them, you are tapping into resources that exist already in the community. Out of that, surely we can distill something that will work and actually save you some money, because it doesn't cost $20,000 for a report to tell you what to do. I could do it personally for a lot less than that. So I'm just really open to discussion and questions, and I'm going to leave it at that stage. Thank you.
Okay. Yanni, please.
Thank you, and I know you've been involved in this for a long time. Have you had any thoughts on the consideration of just having a free buses? So anyone within the 4 Avs can tap on and tap off, especially with the new ticketing system, that they just get free travel on existing buses in the central city, versus adding a new service, particularly with the congestion that may lead to.
My short answer to you on that one was both would be highly desirable. Inside the 4 avenues, if you had the ordinary buses that are running as a free bus service inside there, that helps, but they still don't give you the cross-town in the same near quadrants. From one side of the city to the other side through the centre, yes, that's fine, but from this side to halfway around, it is not. We have the orbiter service at the moment, which is outer ring. What you need is something much closer in to allow people to move around and give you greater parking opportunities as well of using street parking. But both are a good idea.
Okay. Any other questions? Celeste, please.
You mentioned sort of the importance of making things accessible. You mentioned the importance of making things accessible for people that might struggle with mobility. Is there any other feedback you can give around that from your experience?
I'm sorry, I
Oh, sorry.
haven't caught the question.
In terms of increasing accessibility for people walking, is there anything else that you would give feedback on from your experience? So any other suggestions you might have?
Well, my experience has been that I've put off coming into the central city as much as possible. I come in by bus, go to the bus exchange, I have to walk from there, and I've had a gammy leg and it hasn't helped. But to be able to get on a service, I've got three that I've outlined to you as possibilities. You've got the north-south Colombo Street spine connecting different parts of the central city together through Cathedral Square. You've got an east-west one, which is on the map there as a red line on using Armour and Hereford Streets, actually coming through the square. And you've got the ring around for the 4 avenues. If you have those in place, you could come from anywhere and get pretty quick interchange to go to anywhere. And it would help the inner residential development as well.
Okay. Thank you very much. And thank you for bringing that to our attention and making the effort to come and see us. Very good to see you again. Okay, I